Hi, this is Mrs. Connelly, and I'm going to give you the Unit 4 review. Your theme has been one of a kind, and we're going to go through the skills that are going to be on the benchmark test. The test is going to be in 4 parts. Part 1, comprehension, Part 2, vocabulary, Part 3, phonics, Part 4, grammar, usage, and mechanics. It's just like the other tests that you've been taking. Part 1, comprehension. You will read 2 passages and answer questions. Remember that passages are the same words as selections, and they just mean the story. There are 2 kinds of questions, and we've talked about this. We call them right there questions, which are questions that you can go back to the reading and find them, or there's thinking questions that you have to think about in order to answer the question. What would be another good title for this selection? This is a kind of question on the test, and it is a thinking question. You have to think about the main idea and then choose the answer that is related to the main idea. Here's an example. Fly, eagle, fly. What is another title for this story? Would it be African eagles, eagle chicken, being someone you're not, or birds of a feather? This is really about being someone you're not. Types of questions. Generalization questions. When you generalize, this means that you make a general or broad statement. For example, spring usually arrives in Chicago around St. Patrick's Day. Does it always arrive then? Does it come earlier or later? Generalize. Most eagles live with other eagles. That's a generalization. Most Making a generalization. Most families, A, prefer boarding schools, B, prefer homeschooling, C, think sports are more important than school, D, think school is top priority. Here's the tip. The word most is a clue word in generalizing. Fact and opinion questions. Facts are facts. They include dates and things that happen that you can prove. Opinions are hard. See, that's an opinion. Facts and opinion. How do I know the difference? Look at the statement. Ask yourself, can this be proved? Yeah, if yes, it might be a fact. Next, ask yourself, is this someone's thoughts or feelings? If yes, then it's an opinion. Example, eagles have a wingspan of 8 feet. Can this be proved? Yes. Is this someone's feelings? No. This is a fact. It is fun to have chickens in your yard. Can this be proved? No. Is this someone's feelings? Yes. Then this is an opinion. If you ask yourself these 2 questions, it'll make fact and opinion much easier. Here's the same one. It is fun to have chickens in your yard. You can't prove that something is fun. Keeping chickens in your yard is legal in some cities. Legal means that it's allowed by the law. Can this be proved? Yes, you can look it up. You can call your city. Is this someone's feelings? No, this is a fact. Hooks and attention grabbers. Many articles, passages, or selections begin with a hook or an attention grabber. For example, phew, that was a close one, my brother said after he almost hit a tree when we were sledding. The attention grabbers and hooks often start with something exciting. I was never so scared in my whole life. Hooks and grabbers make you want to read more. That's what they're for. It hooks you into reading. They can also start with a question. What makes a good teacher? A good teacher is respectful of his or her students. Good teachers also have to know the subject matter. Starting with a question is an example of a hook or an attention. What is paragraph blank about? On tests, you will also often see questions like this. What is paragraph 2 mainly about? Answering this question is easy. Reread paragraph 2 and decide what it is mainly about. What is the main idea? Main idea and supporting details. Questions look like this. Which detail best supports the idea that eagles belong in the sky? Huh? That question is really long. All it really means is what detail is what detail tell is the best one. For example, here it is again. Which detail best supports the idea that eagles belong in the sky? A, eagles have wings. B, eagles are meant to fly. C, eagles are birds. Or D, eagles like clouds. Remember, it's the best supporting details, so it would be eagles are meant to fly. Remember PIEE, pie? That stands for persuade, inform, entertain, express feelings. Pi is basically author's purpose. Example, what is the most likely reason the author wrote this selection? Another question related to author's purpose looks like this. This selection is A, realistic fiction, B, informational, C, a play, or B, biography. Sequence of events is the order of events in the story. For example, what happens first? After Cinderella went to the ball, what did she do next? Sequence of events questions are right there questions. So go back to the text and look it up. You can find the answer. Part 2, vocabulary, word meaning and context, compound words, and multiple meaning words. What does this mean? I'll explain it to you. First is word meaning in text. Terrence regretted hurting his friend's feelings. What does the word regretted mean? Loved, felt bad about, liked, celebrated. It means felt bad about, and you can tell from the text what the meaning is. Compound words. Those are two words that make up one word, like campground, grandfather, beach ball. They are not words with suffixes and prefixes like happily or horrible or misunderstood. Multiple meaning words. Ever since my daughter went to college, I've been feeling blue. In this instance, blue means sad. I want to paint my bedroom blue. Blue means a color. Use the context clues to find out the meaning. F, plural V. This is when you change the F to a V to make the plural. One leaf, two leaves. One half, two halves. One knife, two knives. U-R-E-R-I-R all make the sound. Which word has the same sound as in plural? Bird. Has the same sound. The phonics, prefix, pre. Pre means before. What does pre-register mean? A, register again. B, register, repeat. C, register. Or D, already registered. That means you did it before. Already registered is the correct answer for pre-register. The as in preacher, diver, swimmer, joker. That is one. A preacher is one who preaches. A diver is one who dives. A swimmer is one who swims. A joker is one who jokes. Ist. That means someone who does something like a pianist, a typist, a violinist, a manicurist. What are the base words? A pianist comes from piano, typist from type. Syllables you need to clap out, like thousand, peanut, directly, complicated. Clap them out and find the correct syllabication in the words. Out, that's a prefix. To run, outrun, to run faster. Outperform, to perform better. Outshine, to shine more than. The prefix out really means to exceed. The last part of the test has to do with grammar, mechanics, and usage. It is going to ask you questions about pronouns like they, them, his, him, her. They're also going to ask you about the correct use of I, as in mom and I went to the store. You never say I and mom or me and mom, although sometimes we do hear people saying that. The correct way is to put yourself as an I or me second. There's also going to be a little section about prepositions, and I listed a few prepositions like at, to, with, by, from, in, like, and of. These are the little words, sometimes they're directional words in a sentence, like never talk to a leprechaun. The word that is a preposition in that sentence is to. The smaller words in sentences are the prepositions. This is going to end our presentation. And I would like to thank you for participating in this presentation and also apologize for the typographical errors that were put in this video. I uploaded it before I was able to correct them, and this is my first time, so I apologize for any mistakes that you may have seen. As I said, I wasn't able to fix it. So I hope you enjoyed and good luck on your test. Thank you.